are in Poland still. It is raining and then cold and cloudy, so we are stuck in our car, our cozy van. So I think since we cannot show you guys because of the weather, I think it would be perfect to talk about some topic that you guys always ask but we never made a video. The video is how much costs to build TV. So today we are gonna talk about that one. But before, we bought beautiful like pork bone meat part at the Poland supermarket, and we are gonna make the Korean dish today. It's kind of traditional dish and it takes a lot of time to prepare, so we are gonna jump on to our preparation, and while we are preparing it, and we are gonna talk about the money. We are Lucy and Mark, and this is our van TV. We start from South Korea and drove our van through Russia, Mongolia, and now Europe. We are going to drive around the world, so why don't you join us? 안녕하세요. What are you doing?
I'm with the water in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're kind of taking out the blood from the pork bone
Yeah.
meat?
Yeah. This has like black dust in it. Can you see that?
아니, 보인다. 그렇군. It stopped raining, but it's still cold, so we're gonna stay inside and talk about the cost. Now, we have to talk about the price.
About time, yeah.
Yeah, about time.
We actually saved like the exact price of every bolt, nut, screw, everything that we put in to build this van to make this video.
Yeah.
But what
We
happened?
got our, we saved in my old laptop, but it was stolen in France, so we don't have that penny details that much, but
Yeah.
we remember some prices our head, so
Yeah, I
we
think we-
wrote it down.
Pretty close. We can
Yeah.
get it within a few dollars, maybe?
Yeah, right. So TV actually has two versions. First one is we call it original weekend camper van.
Can I open this a little bit?
Yeah.
It's hot in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, TV has two versions. We call first one is the original version, which is built for weekend camper,
Yeah.
and the second one is this 2.0 version for world travel or Eurasia trips.
Yeah.
So,
So when we originally built Tubi, it was just to travel on the weekends in
Yeah.
Korea.
yeah.
We didn't get the idea to take this car around the world till maybe almost a year after we had finished building it, right?
Yeah.
Some of you guys know, but some of you don't. This car is a Kia Bongo 3 Coach, which is kind of a rare car. It was manufactured by Kia for only 1 year. And the reason is because Kia licensed the chassis from Mazda, and after a year they didn't want to pay the licensing fees anymore, so they stopped producing it.
Yeah. So our car is pretty unique.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. So you might not see too many. They sold it in just 3 countries.
So our car is a second used car. It used to be a 12-passenger van.
Yeah.
Normally in Europe, this kind of size is 6-passenger van, but in
Right.
Korea it's a 12-passenger van.
It was amazing when I saw all the seats crammed in here.
Yeah.
But they actually use it a lot, these kind of vans, to transport kids
Yeah, right.
to like preschool.
I used to use it when I was a kiddo.
Right.
No, this kind of car.
Yeah.
So it's a second used car, and car price is, we are gonna talk about the price in US dollar. So original price we use Korean money, but I think US dollar would be easier for everyone.
Yeah, I think
possible.
much easier, right?
Yeah. Okay. Car price is.
Oh, sorry. Car price in US dollars was $2,360.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
It was pretty good price, and then our dealer gave us a little bit discounts. So it was, good.
It's
Good price.
like less than the price of 2 plane tickets to Europe.
Oh,
right?
that's true.
So it's pretty cheap.
Yeah. And then next one, we are gonna move to the this side. wood, you might see white things. We use the
Pallet wood.
yeah.
Yeah, we use recycled pallet wood. So the Tubi has we use two kind of materials, like recycled wood and new wood.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the furniture, like this bed slash table and the shelf over here
Cabinet and the sink.
and the sink area we mainly used new wood. And then for all the walls, we used recycled pallet wood.
Yeah. So recycled pallet wood was $35 we
Yeah.
spent it. So next one is a new wood. New
Yeah.
wood is like our frame and then our furniture, also
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, so we got like plywoods and square. I don't know what size it would be in English. They're similar to like
inches.
2x2s.
So our new wood price was,
About $262.
but we bought tons of the
Yeah, we actually
wood.
bought too much.
Yeah. So next one we are gonna go to the insulation part. We
Yeah.
put tons of insulation in our car,
Yeah,
and we used two kind of insulation.
yeah. We used one. It's like 1 centimeter thick foam, with one side is reflective and the other side is sticky.
Yeah.
So we used that on our walls and on our
Roof.
roof. How much was that? That was
$87.
$87, okay.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we used is
Polyester.
a pink colored polyester, similar to Thinsulate,
Mm-hmm.
and that went all through the walls in
The
these
pillar.
beams and the pillars. So that was
$52.
$52. Yeah. It wasn't expensive.
So next one we are gonna talk about the fabric. You guys can see we use a lot of fabric, like for our furniture, curtains. Here's a tapestry, and you can see the blue color of fabric.
Yeah, it's kind of a felt. Yeah, Lucy spent days sewing these curtains and these sofa covers.
Yeah, I did. But still no ripping in
Yeah,
2
they
years.
held up well.
Yeah,
very well.
I think that was my first time using the sewing machine. I think I did a good job.
Yeah, really.
So total price of the fabric was,
$157.
yep,
We also bought the foam. We bought it pre-cut. Total area is about 240 centimeters by 110 centimeters.
and then we don't want to go for thin or like cheap one because
Yeah.
we always sit or moving around the car. Over times, the sponge or foam is
Yeah.
kind of like have your ass mark, bum mark.
So it's a pretty firm. It's a nice furniture grade foam. It's 8 centimeters total thickness. But anyways, the foam cost us $104.
Yeah. And next one, we are gonna move to the floor. We have kind of vinyl. Can I say vinyl?
Yeah, it's
장판?
kind of a vinyl floor. Not the kind that you piece together like a puzzle, but like one sheet. And we put that on for aesthetics to make it look nicer, but
And waterproof too.
really just to waterproof the floor.
Yeah. So that one, our floor is not that huge, so it's pretty cheap. So
Yeah.
it's $17 we paid. And next one, we are gonna move to the paint.
We used a couple different kind of paints. We used white
White.
paint mixed with water to whitewash our wall, the pallet woods, and then we used
Varnish.
varnish for everything else to waterproof it.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that much.
Yeah, I think one bucket of the white paint was enough for
Yeah.
this side.
Yeah,
So we have
more
leftover.
than enough.
Yeah, we
It was
have
a
left.
small bucket too.
Yeah. And then paint cost was $17.
$17,
too.
yeah, super cheap.
So next one is kind of extra, so like something miscellaneous. How can I-
Miscellaneous. Yeah.
miscellaneous. What? Glue, screw, or other stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
or wire for the curtains.
Yeah.
Those kind of costs we include.
Brackets, like the brackets
oh,
for
right.
the
furniture.
furniture and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we include all the things in there. It is $87.
$87.
So this is like a first version of our van cost. So if you guys are good at math and then you already calculate in your head, but who is not good at math like me, I'm gonna give you the total price in US dollars.
Yeah.
So total price is,
$3,178.
yeah, that was original cost with include the car price.
Give or take $100.
Yeah. So next one, we're gonna move to the TV 2.0 version, which is for traveling outside of Korea, which what we are doing
Yeah,
right
so
now.
there's a couple big things that we didn't have on this van because we, like I said, we would camp like one night, maybe 2 nights max, right?
Yeah, at that time we both were working
Mhm.
for a company, so we only have the weekend
To
travel,
travel,
yeah.
And Korea is a small country, so I mean, even if you went all the way to the other side of the country, it's only
It's
like
not
a 5 or 6 hour
Yeah.
drive. So like we didn't have a refrigerator. We still used our ice box that we
Mhm.
used when we went camping, right? And we didn't have any electricity in here. There were no wires because if we were to put wires in the van, we had to go through another inspection process.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of paperwork, so we decided to skip that. So we had to add all that stuff before we could travel around the world. For the battery bank, it wasn't hard. Actually, we built it together, and that saved us a lot of money. So the total cost, including all the components, was $175.
Yeah.
And our original battery is actually different from the one that we have now. But our original battery was pretty small. It was a 50 amp hour AGM battery.
And then move to the solar. We have a solar panel too.
Yeah, for TB 2.0, we put a 100 watt flexible solar panel up on the roof. And that's actually not there anymore either.
Yeah.
We still have a 100 watt, but it's a different 100 watt panel now.
Yeah.
But that original solar panel cost $79.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say on the battery,
Mm-hmm.
I'm including the charge controller for the solar panel
Mm-hmm.
because that was also part of our kind of battery bank unit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, move to the refrigerator.
Yeah, our lovely refrigerator.
Hate and love relationship.
love our
Yeah,
refrigerator.
whatever.
We were on a tight budget, but more than anything, we had a very, very small space to put our refrigerator. So we had to find one that would fit that space. And for the more efficient compressor refrigerators, they were all too big. We ended up getting one of those heat transfer kind of coolers. And wow, they drain your battery like no
I do not
other.
recommend.
When we go to Tubi 3.0, that's one of the first things that we'll go.
We are gonna get rid of that one, and then we are gonna put new one
Yeah.
compressor. So original that one cost $218, and let's go up to the roof. So roof rack, it is kind of costume design because Mark designed the roof rack, and then we found the guy who can build it.
He gave us a bit of a discount because he knew we were YouTubers, so he knew he could get some exposure from it, but we still paid some money for it.
Yeah.
How much did we pay?
It was $700, and then when we buy it and we give, when we have that one, we give our design that like he can use. Other
Yeah.
people wants to use our
Yeah.
design, so like if you know.
And he's told us that several people have called him
Yeah.
asking about this specific roof rack.
Yeah.
So I mean, $700 for a custom-made stainless steel powder-coated roof rack is a killer deal. Right?
Yeah. And next one, let's go to the awning part.
Yeah, we call it our oversized umbrella. Yeah, it's only like 1.5 meters by 2 meters, so it's really, really small for an awning. But anyways, we got it off of AliExpress for super cheap, right?
Yeah. It was $122.
Yeah.
Like if you think about the other like awning company, like price, it's really nothing.
And it works great. I mean,
Yeah,
for
we're
a
still
cheap
using
awning,
it.
yeah. I have no complaints about our awning.
And like last one is roof box. We are using Thule roof box,
Right.
and we know them through the Korean RV shows.
Yeah.
And they give us the manufacturer price.
Yeah.
So we got a really good deal.
Yeah,
from
so
them.
we got the wholesale price. It was $350,
$300.
right?
So thank you, Thule.
Yeah.
They don't ask us to promoting them, but
Yeah.
but I want to thank you. We are really using well. So I think overlooking our price, awning and refrigerator, like maybe people think that we are such a cheapo. Like awning is $122.
Well, we were cheap. We were on a very tight budget.
So actually, when we start to build TV, we limit our budget. Building
Yeah.
price, let's try to do it less than $1,000. So if you guys like still calculating the price in your head, I don't need to tell you about it, but I will. talk
Yeah.
about the total price of the second version. Is we add up $1,644 more, and you include the original version plus to the upgrade 2.0 version price is $4,822
Yeah.
for our van build.
Yeah.
And we are living in here for full time in 2 years, and it's still great.
Yep.
She's handling pretty good. I think she's the only one car that going to Gobi Desert and then Sahara Desert.
Yeah, and cross several rivers.
Yeah. This is our first time to build something like this,
Yeah.
like, so personally, I didn't expect that much. Maybe some point in Mongolia, may our bed frame or furniture break apart.
Yeah.
But never happened. It held it together.
And since we started our trip, we've added other small things like these shelves up here. If you watched our tour, you can see like some of the additional things that we added since that point. And later, of course, we are going to build to be 3.0.
Yeah. I want to call it like a 2.0, official 2.0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Official 2.0.
Yeah.
Let's say that. We are going to cut the roof off of Tubi and build a high top, a custom high top. Once we do that, we'll have to completely gut Tubi again and
Except
start
lower.
all over, because none of this furniture, this furniture, if you stand up, would come up to your, like, below your knee.
Yeah.
So it's not really suitable for standing up in. So that should be pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do it for under 1,000. I doubt it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I think that's all about the price today, right?
Yep.
I hope we answered well your questions. Actually, so many people asked how much money we put on TV. So finally, we finished it today. But now we have to go back to our huge meal. Comfy meal. Mark is making something behind of me. So let's see.
So this is going to be the paste that goes inside the soup. And give it all the yummy flavor. We have some soybean paste in there, some chili paste, gochujang, some fish sauce, some vinegar, a little bit of chili flakes. I want to put fresh ginger, but we don't have it, so I use powdered ginger. There's some garlic in there, so it should be good.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I cannot make 감자탕, but he knows. 이건 뭔데?
This is. Can you see it?
내가 만든 김치 아이가.
Yeah.
내가 만든 양배추 김치. 어때? 양념 퐁당. 어쩜 이렇게 맛있어 보이지?
Oh wow, we put what's this? 들깨가루? It's like sesame.
How
Sesame.
can you call this one? Perilla seed powder. 야, 들깨 들어가니까 장난
Oh
아니다.
wow. Yeah, that's really good. Should be like falling off the bone. Oh yeah.
본도 바로
Oh wow.
separated.
This one is like really like 감자탕 meat, huh?
So tender.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put more.
Mmm.
장난 아니야.
Oh yeah, it's so soft.
Well, today's vlog was how much the cost to build TV, but
We were only like 3 years late making that video. Next time we will probably be in Warsaw, I think.
바르샤바. Yeah. Okay.
Okay guys.
다음에 만나요.
Bye.
Bye.
Big thanks to all of our supporters on Patreon. We couldn't continue our journey without your encouragement and support. If you haven't joined the Tubi crew on Patreon yet, now is the perfect time. Pledge any amount of support and we'll send you a postcard as thanks.
What do you think about the video? Do you guys like it? Share your thought below comment. It will help us a lot. Oh, if you like the video, hit that like button. It will give us the power to create more videos. If you're new to our channel, Click here to subscribe and you will see more videos. Other videos will show here. If you missed our videos, click here to check it. Then, bye bye!